Hello everyone, this is Water Potato. In this video I play Minecraft for 100 days. Let's get started. Day 0, I was found in a junction of plains and snowy plains. Chopped down some wood. Found a shipwreck, but it didn't have treasure on it. Then I spotted a village and another shipwreck. This one have a treasure map and a diamond, that's great. After collecting the loot, I made a boat and headed to the village. Collect some items in the village. Mined some stones, made some tools, killed a chicken and a cow. At night, I made some chests and went to sleep. Day 1, I killed some cod and set off to find the treasure. Oh, that's a lot of good stuff. I tamed the cat when I got back to the village. Killed some more cows. Mined some iron and coal nearby. Sheared some wool, made a bed and went to sleep. Day 2, again, chopped some wood. Then I went to a big cave. I mined some copper here and killed an enderman. Try to get some more iron, hit a creeper, and I mine more coal. Then I smelted some iron so I can make iron armor. After this little adventure, I went back to village to sleep. Day 3. There was a wandering trader, but he didn't have what I want. I need some stable food source, so I collected some seeds and then planted them. Then I found this piece of land next to the village. It's pretty nice. I want to build my house here later. Therefore, I put some chests, crafting table, bed, and furnace here. And I discovered some horses nearby. Day 4, planted some sugarcane, made a book and quill as a memo. This is early game, so you know I need these ores. And then I killed some salmon. Next, I rode these horses to find out which one is the best. And night came so fast, so I went to sleep. Day 5, finally I picked a horse. I temporarily painted up and went to the nearby spruce forest to gather some spruce wood, because I want to use spruce to build my house. In the end, I gathered nearly 3 stacks of logs. Then it got late, so I rode my horse and slept on the way back. Day 6, after returning to our little base, I panned the horse up again, planted some saplings, killed some pigs. Then I went back to the place with the horses to chop some oak wood. Sleep. Day 7, I continued to chop more wood. This time I ended up with 3.5 stacks. Then I went back to my little base and started to choose where to build my first house. And I kept choosing all the way to the night. Day 8, I finally picked a spot to build my house. First, I tried to lay out the foundation of my house. Next, I stacked up these pillars, then connect them. The basic frame looks like this. Next up is the frame of the roof. This side is the front side of the roof. I built each side with the same design. And that's it, another day went by. Day 9, I was running out of wood, so I went to collect them. Then I went back to build the frame of the roof. So this is the basic frame of the house. And of course, I need to build the walls. Day 10, for the roof, I used strip logs and wooden planks to build. Day 11, I add a window to the roof. And then went to chop some wood, of course. I wanted to try a different filling in the middle of the roof. So I decided to use sandstone and added some more decorations. Day 13, we encountered a second wandering trader. I was hoping he had cactus cause I wanted to make cyan dye. Then he and his llamas got lost, so I got 2 leads. Planted some wheat, sugarcane, and chopped some trees. Continued to decorate the house. I put some lightning rods near the village and my house. And since the exterior of the house was almost done, I started working on the interior floor. To make the floor look more detailed, I mixed wooden planks with strip logs again. Put some glass panes and some chests. And then I moved all the items into the house. Next, I decided to add an attic to the house. Day 17, running out of wood again. And then went back to build the attic. Okay, put a bed and some barrels, sleep. I made some lanterns to light up the house, also some stuff that looks like the indoor planes. And of course, some things that you're going to need in the survival world. Then I wanted some jack-o'-lanterns for my floor, so I went to the previous snowy taiga to try to find some pumpkins. I accidentally discovered some azalea trees. Looks like we can come back later to find some lush caves. But I didn't find any pumpkins. Just when I thought I was going to go home empty-handed, I found that there are some pumpkins near our base. Day 20, killed an enderman, collected the pumpkins and put some jack-o'-lanterns in the floor. Day 21, I wanted to go exploring some caves, so I came to mine some coals first. And then I found a small ravine, lucky that there's a mine shaft. Open some chests, mine some iron, kill some spiders, mine some coals, kill some zombies, and we got a name tag from the chest. William found an amethyst geode. Wow, this one is nice. Found a dungeon. It got a disc that I really like and a horse armor. Day 23, we're going home. Put the horse armor on my horse, made a jukebox. Let's hear this one. Day 24, I didn't have enough fun in that mine shaft, so I decided to go to the azalea trees that we previously discovered. Let's dig straight down. I found a cave with water, killed some glowing squid full of ink. When I finally reached the lush cave, it turned out that there's another mine shaft. And this mine shaft is kind of big one. Mined some redstone, iron, and I found a lot of diamond outside of the mine shaft. There's even another dungeon. Diamond, cave spider and more diamond. Finally, we're going to mine some obsidians. Our inventory is kind of full now, so we're heading home. Made a enchanting table, some flower pots. I wanted some glow berries for decorations, so I went back to the lush cave. Mined some diamond, and then I died. Day 29, I quickly went back to the cave, but I did a stupid play and died again. Yes. Finally, after getting my stuff back, I mined some diamonds in the cave again and collect some spore blossoms. Put some glow lichen on my house when I got home. Some spore blossom, plant some glow berries on my house, add some vitality to the house. Continue to make decorations. Day 32, again do more decorations. Day 33, gather some spruce wood, harvest some wheat and sugarcane. I was looking for the spot for our cow pen, and then built it right away. Put some stuff that a pen would have. Went to collect some coals and gravels. We can make some coarse dirt after getting gravels. Okay, this is it. After playing for 35 days, we finally met the patrol. Day 36, I brought some cows back to our little pen and let them have some babies. Day 37, I went back to the lush cave to gather some clay because I want to use bricks to build a chimney. Day 38, I want to make a small front yard. Made some decorations in a small path. Put a lantern here. I think it turned out well. Made some bricks and copper blocks. Started to build our chimney. Put a campfire on top of it. Placed down a hay bale to increase the height of the smoke. And this is the result. Day 41, shear some wool. Harvest some wheat and sugarcane. Give some wheat to the cows. Use the wool that we just sheared to make some bed. I put the bed into the village, hoping they make more babies. I do a little bit of research, and I found out that they were more likely to breed if I give them some bread. Day 43, I was planning on building a nether portal sword, and so I look around to see where to build it. Okay, let's head into the nether, mine some coals, trade with pickling. There's a lot of endermen here. Obtain the crying obsidian, and mine some gold here. Play with the pickling. Soon I discovered a crimson forest, so I took some of the shroomlights, and then I got a fire resistance potion. This will save me from my stupid move later on. At this point, my inventory was full, so I head back home. I made some book using the leather I just got from those picklings. Put down some bookshelves. Day 45, because we need to go to the end, we're back in the nether for those blaze rods. We surprisingly came across a warped forest. That is pretty good since there will be a lot of endermen there. Use another method to hit them, and then I died. Came back to grab the items. I found a soul sand valley and complete the advancement. But I didn't find a fortress, so I decided to go back home. Day 47, put some stuff into the chest, get us some food, and I accidentally discovered the new wolves in 1.21. We will come back to them later. As I wandered through the forest, I found a trail runes. Take a screenshot, and then I decided to go back to find the nether fortress, but this time with a different method. Let's ride some striders. Since I can't find any fortress up on the ground, I decided to search it on the lava sea. I eventually found one, and it is 800 blocks away from our portal. Settle my strider, and go up from the pillars. Although this is not a hardcore mode, but we're still in hard difficulty, so we need to be careful. Knock down some blazers and wither skeleton. Then I found a spawner, so I stayed here for a while until we got enough blaze rods. Luckily, I got a skull from the skeleton. The second one. I got enough resources at this point, so I got on my strider and leave this fortress. I made a brush when I got home since we're going to the trail ruins. Harvest some wheat and sugarcane. Day 51. Our blaze rods and ender pearls are enough to make us to the end. But before that, I want to tame those new wolves that we previously found and explore the trail ruins. Okay, we got one. Get him a partner. Then start brushing these suspicious gravels. Soon I got a pottery shard. Continue digging. Obtained some smithing templates. More pottery shards. After digging out the dirt and gravels, it turned out that this place is quite cool. I made a decorated pot when I got home, and then I just wanted to build a little pond in our little yard. Spread some bone meal, put some fish in here. Okay, it's done. Made some more decorations to the house. Hemmed some 1.21 paintings. Also some treasure maps and the music disc. Day 55. Before heading to the end, I want to enchant my weapons, so I was here digging some quotes for the XP. Make my cows breed, cause we also need the bookshelves. Then it's time to hit some cows. And after using all the ladders I have, I still have 3 bookshelves to go. It's fine, then I made some diamond armors to wear. Got our food prepared. And came to make our cows breed again. And I'm sorry, we finally have enough bookshelves. I enchanted a bow, a pickaxe. Oh man, this is great. Made some ender eyes and here we go. Of course with our horse. We passed through some icebergs on our way. After a while, I finally reached the stronghold location. And then I just dig down. Okay, we got into it. Opened some chests, found the portal room. Put the ender eyes into it. And went to open some more chests. Put the sharpness 4 enchantment that I got from the chest onto my sword. Let's go. Break the healing stuff first, of course. And let me demonstrate a pro water bucket MLG. Okay, back to the dragon. That's change your weight this time. 飞雷神之术. Very awesome. And finally, we successfully took down the dragon. Get us some XP. Back home, I always think that this scene is really cool. Let's go back by crossing the nether. When I was digging my way back, I just dropped the lava sea. And I don't even see the hole. Just when I think I was so done, I suddenly remember the fire protection potion I got from a piglin previously. Man, it's so close. Let's get out of here. Do some more enchantment when we got home. I do it both on the armors and weapons. Put the smithing templates onto our armors. It looks special. Put an ender chest here. Day 61. I found out that it didn't take the dragon egg away, so I head back to the end again. Okay, it's here. Put it in our house. And finally, I got an infinite bow. I will have to ship the villagers later on, so I'm here in the mine shaft, collecting some railways. Gather some woods. It's time to build the villager breeder. Lay the railways, ship them into a small house. The second one. Day 66. I started to frame the scope of the villager breeder. Decorate the floor, using glass as our walls. Then it's putting them into it. I have to say that it's a hard work. Make one of the villagers a farmer. I watched a tutorial made by LogicalGeekBoy to build this breeder. I will leave a link to his video in the description below. Put some bat, trade with the farmer. Put some glass blocks around the bats. Those bats will attract the younger villagers. It looks like this when it's done. I won't explain how it works since it's not our main topic. Day 70, came to chop some woods again and started to build a trading hall. I watched a building tutorial made by a guy named Duconrate1. I referenced his design for this trading hall. I will leave a link to his video in the description below. I have already built this trading hall in creative mode once, so I kind of have a blueprint. But I didn't realize the size that I was building here is wrong. I just kept building it, and even went to collect some materials. When I finally found out that I built it wrong 3 days later, so I have to start the painful demolition works. and then rebuild it. The thing I was building here is the main frame of this trading hall. It looks like this. We will also need some oak woods in the following process. Day 77, started to build the walls. The walls that I'm going to build on each side generally looks like this. Clean up the terrain. After finishing the walls, we move on to the roof. I mix different kinds of deep slates for the roof design. Okay, one side finished, jump to the other side. And that's filling the upper walls. Day 79, I killed some cows for the meat. Some of you may notice that I use a special material on the walls, which is the loom, because I think the back side of the loom is beautiful. So as you can see, I was collecting the strings in the mine shaft in order to craft some looms. We just finished the right side of this trading hall, and now we're moving on to the middle roof. I mixed the oak wood and spruce wood on the front side, and for the center, I use only the oak wood. I built it all the way to the night and beat some phantoms. Day 81, go get some wood, back to our trading hall. Okay, now moving on to the left side of the building. I used some composter here for the roof design, and then I made a big window on the roof. So this is the left front side of the house. Day 83, this is a big building, so we're running out of woods again. Clean up the terrain, and go to the left rear side. As you know, you will lose nighttime if you go to sleep, so I seldom go to sleep in the rest of this 100 days. Therefore, I made a bunch of phantoms. Okay, the left rear side is finished too, then fill in the remaining part of the walls. I mixed the strip logs and wooden planks on some of it, and keep that little loom design on the other parts. Okay, so the interior looks like this at this point. Tree time. Now started to build the floor. Again, build the frame of it first. I still use spruce woods as the main materials for the floor. Use string lights for lighting. Okay, then that's the floor of this trading hall. Let's do some little decorations inside. Put some glass panes. I put some fences at the right front side of the trading hall. This scope will be the place for our pound. Since I've been using iron all the time and didn't go mining, I'm running out of iron. So I have to burn my iron armor. Dig the hole for our pound. Then fill in some water. Spread some bone meals. Put some fish that I just caught. I wanted to make a chimney for our trading hall too, so I was burning some clay balls for bricks. Then I decided I wanted to build this roof finials first. I think it's kinda cool. Day 89, collect some weeds. Started to build a chimney. Place some campfires on top of it for the smoke. And now we have 2 chimneys in our world. Then I built a small fountain between the 2 houses. Pave a dirt path that links the 2 houses and surrounds the fountain. I don't want the surroundings of the path to be monotonous, so I put some fences and stone walls here. Plant some weeds, carrots, potatoes, sugar canes, and sweet berries. Put some lanterns for lighting. Day 92, plant an azalea tree for landscaping. Spread some bone meals around it. I mentioned before that I want to build a nether portal sword, so I was collecting the materials here in nether. That was the blackstones part. Now we're back in the overworld to get some obsidians and lava lake. The location that I wanted to build the sword is now where the portal is at currently. So I broke down the portal from the nether first. Then returned to the overworld to break the portal too. Okay, let's start to build the sword. The main frame of it looks like this. Put some stone walls and chains. Made some decorations in the middle. Then moving on to the sword guard. Make the edge of the sword guard thicker. Put some fences. Of course the hilt part. And the other side of the sword guard. Let's light it up. Oh. Finally put some glass here in the middle. Day 95. I just intended to take a look at the nether, but the piglins here seem still remember the hit. So I spent some time here. Decorated the floor that surrounds the sword. I tried to create an ambience here. Put some extra crying obsidians here. And extend the path to the sword. Put down some stairs and fences, also some shroom lights. And that's it, a nether portal sword. Next, I wanted to do more landscaping, so again I planted some crops, put some fences and walls. Day 97, I put some logs on the left side of my house, spread some bone meals on top of moss blocks, add some leaves, try to simulate potted plants by putting together a composter and leaf, plant some glow berries right next to the fountain, hit some phantoms, then planted some sweet berries, give them a roof. I used some fire camps here as well. Decorated the surrounding space of it, cause I want to make the scene a little bit richer. Harvest some wheat, chop some woods, make some decorations at the left front side of the trading hall, put smithing table and cauldron next to the nether portal sword. Take a sleep. Day 99. Let's fill in the center roof of our house that has been empty for nearly 100 days. Spread some bone meals alongside the path. Let's move some villagers to the trading hall at the end of this 100-day survival. The method I use is still the railway. Okay, I found that he can't get the librarian job, probably because I have too many job site blocks in this trading hall, so I removed some of them. Then it's time for the enchanted books. I eventually chose a very cheap infinite book. It's the evening of the 100th day now. I made a fence gate for the entrance of our trading hall, then find a good spot to see the sunrise of day 101. We finally completed this 100-day survival. Okay, then let's take a little tour here. This is our small pen for the cows, and this is the fountain that's surrounded by some crops. A place for some sweet berries, more crops, and glow berries. Alright, then let's take a look at our house. Just some basic survival stuff, an attic, some decorations. There's a small yard outside. Moving on to the sword, I think it's really cool. And our trading hall. It's empty inside now, only a villager. There's a pound in front of this trading hall. This is my 100-day survival. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy it, please like and subscribe. Bye bye.